This is Appendix B, page 2, and it's on circles. Do you remember the distance formula? The distance formula is d is equal to the square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus the quantity y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. And this is where you have 2 points. One of them is x sub 1, y sub 1, and the second one is x sub 2, y sub 2. And then to find the distance between those 2 points, you can use that formula. I'm going to look specifically at a circle. Suppose that we draw a circle in the first quadrant. And I'm going to label the center HK. And I'm going to choose a point on that circle, XY. If I wanted to find the distance from HK to XY, do you see how I could use that formula? And you also see that this is the radius of the circle. So now, using the formula we have there for distance, I'm going to describe the length of the radius. So we take the difference in the x's, so that's x minus h squared, plus the difference in the y's, which is y minus k squared. And then if we square both sides, we'll have r squared is equal to the radicand. This is the center radius form for the equation of a circle, and you can see that here. That's when the center is at HK. Now do you see it? If the center is at 0, 0, h and k would be 0, and so then you could use this equation here. So let's try 2 examples. First, where we're finding the center radius form and then graphing them. So example 3a, if we see that the center is 1, negative 2, that means h is 1 and k is negative 2. The radius r is 3. So I'm plugging all those numbers into the center radius form of the circle. So we have the quantity x minus 1 squared plus the quantity y minus a negative 2 squared is equal to 3 squared. And we can simplify this a little bit, but let's leave it in factored form. This becomes y plus 2, and then 3 squared is 9. So that's the center radius form of that equation. In the second one, do you see how the center is at 0, 0? So that means that we can use the second equation here where we have x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. Since h and k are 0, so we have x squared plus y squared is equal to 2 squared, or x squared plus y squared is equal to 4. So those are the equations. If we wanted to graph those equations, we can just look at the center and the radius and go from there. So starting from the center, we have 1, negative 2, and then if the radius is 3, we're going to go 3 units to the right, 3 units up, to the left, and down, all from the center, and then we can draw the circle. The second one, the center is 0, 0, the radius is 2, so we go 2 units to the right, up, to the left, and down, and then draw the circle.